All right, mic holder achieved. A couple weeks ago, I made a channel called Orfle but Worse, which is, I'm Orfle, so it'd be Orfle but Worse. I was like, I want a channel where I can just post whatever I want. But then I was like, what? I don't post on this channel even like at all. So what's the point of having a second channel that I would also not post on? Yeah, I have a book. I wrote down what I want to talk about in a book because I knew I was going to forget as I was talking. Anyway, is YouTube skill or luck based? Is my question for you. Well, I interviewed my community with a Google form, and along with other questions that I asked them, and I have 16 responses, so big turnout. The majority answer was 75% luck, 25% skill, which I disagree with. I think that it's 100% skill, because my Lord and Savior Jimmy Beast said so. There's actually a reason besides Mr. Beast. Okay, picture this. What if there's like a guy who's making YouTube videos, and he's like they're actually good YouTube videos, and this guy, or it could be a woman, you know, it could be anyone, actually good videos, pretty consistently. We'll say like once a month. Do you think that this person will find success? Or do you think that there's some factor of chance? Do you think there's some chance that this person will never take off? That's just let that question marinate in your brain for a second as I move on to my next thing. This is gonna come back. Okay, it's gonna come back. One of my viewers slash friends, maybe I shouldn't name his name. You know who you are. What's up? Sent me a video called "Content Creation Sucks" by a guy named Slippy, or so. I'll have it in the description. You can look at it there. It's a guy who is like the number of the creator of the video is a guy who has probably like the same, maybe a little more amount of views as I do. So like none, basically none. He basically talks about how it's soul crushing and demotivating to create content and then have no one see the content that you create. Which I think there's some truth there. Here's an exact quote that he ripped directly from his thing.
Content is king is my favorite phrase. It's another way of saying popular equals good, and I'm kind of sick of hearing it.
I hate the phrase content is king. Okay, I'd like to say I actually did enjoy the video. I did like the video, but what are you talking about? My dog, my donkey. That's a bad take. There's good content that gets bad views and bad content that gets good views, but probably your bad content is gonna get bad views. Yeah, obviously it feels bad when you make something and no one likes it. I've been there, brother. He gives two examples of creators who've given up after like 5 years or so many amount of years of making videos that he considers good. Which, you know, I mean, fair enough. That kind of sucks. His second example seemed to be pretty personal to him, and I've been there. There's some YouTubers that I like a lot that I don't think got the recognition that they deserve. But I don't want to say it, but I feel like it's a bit of a skill issue, no? I think part of the skill of YouTube, and this is coming from zero subscribers, nobody, loser, I'm a loser, okay? Like, I think part of the skill of YouTube is obviously make good videos, make good clickbait, get that, like, you know, but another part of the skill is being able to not get in your head about your views or whatever. God, I hope this is recording. I'll pee my pants. I did kind of a bad job saying this in the original recording, so I'm just gonna say it here. I glossed over like my main fucking point, like a moron. But what I'm really doing is bringing it back to that guy slash woman who's making the good videos that I was talking about earlier. As long as you haven't given up making videos, your career is not over on YouTube, right? So I think the skill that I'm getting at is the ability to just actually have fun with it, truly enjoy the creative process of making the videos without attaching any of it to views or money or bitches, you know, because if you do something over and over again, you will just naturally get better at it. Obviously everyone improves their own pace, but if you don't make any videos, then you improve at the pace of 0. So going back to those people who he was talking about who quit, like, obviously, yeah, it feels bad to make videos and have them do poorly, but to say that you learned nothing from the videos and got nothing out of a video that you made, if you're making like brain rot, then I guess that could be the case. But if you're not, then you've derived something meaningful from that experience, in my opinion, at least. All right, back to yeah. Maybe I'm just fucking stupid or something. Should I turn on the ring light? Do you think it would make a difference? If that makes a difference, then I'll use it again. I did actually like the video. I actually liked the video. At the end, he talks about how like it's about you enjoying it and it's about the spiritual process of creating. And I thought all that stuff was really good. I thought the video was good overall. I just thought that that one section I disagree with, and here's why. And let me break it down for you and skim over the rest, because that's what we do. You know, you got to be sensational out there to make it. I ran out of breath. Whew. Anyway, the reason I've been thinking about about this kind of stuff is because I've been doing a lot of shitty college work lately and not this. So I've been obviously thinking about it even more, you know how it is. The word reflected is really applicable here. I reflected on why I wanted to start doing YouTube and streaming in the first place. And I remembered that it was in part because I want to meet cool people and do cool stuff. So what do I mean by that? Which that's a really good question, which I wrote it down here. I mean, internet fame seems like a really roundabout way to make friends, like kind of lame, which I think it is, yeah. But I think a lot of the friends I've made through streaming are pretty meaningful. I definitely want more of that. I want to be able to raid like I want to be able to raid my streamer friends' streams that have the same number of viewers as me, by the way, and have them not make fun of the amount of viewers that I give them. Like, I just double your view count, and you're like, oh, thanks for the 5 people. That's a lot of people, okay? Do you know how many people stream on Twitch with 0 viewers? A lot. I'll put the number. It's like 1 billion or something like that. So actually, you're welcome, Tyler. Bitch. You ever see like content creators do like cool stuff? I want to be in that. I want to be in the cool stuff. Because number one, I think it's cool that they think it. Someone else's passion gets me more excited for shit. You know what I'm saying? And second of all, I think I could add a lot to it. You know what I'm saying? I think they're really cool and I think I could add a lot to them. Okay, that's it. That's all I'm saying. I think that collaborating with people is super fun. That kind of people, like-minded individuals, if you will. Now, obviously, I don't need to be good at YouTube or a big deal on TikTok or whatever to do this kind of stuff. But it was just the logical step in my brain that I decided in my brain, and I'm having fun with it, so I'm not gonna stop. Oh, and the other reason, this reason I didn't even realize until like a couple weeks ago. But whenever I look back at like the stuff I've already made, I'm actually pretty happy with most of it. Even the YouTube shorts, I've been making them. They get way more views than like regular. This is off topic. YouTube shorts get like so many more views than regular YouTube videos that it's like, what's even the point of recording this? You know what I'm saying? But I actually look back on them and I kind of like them a lot. So I think I'm gonna keep doing them, especially if I have a good stream that I enjoyed, like the GeoGuessr YouTube shorts did really well, and they were really easy to make because I just like remembered where they were. Stream highlights and clips and funny moments and stuff like that. I like making them, or I like them existing just for my sake. And I want a bigger community for the sole reason that I don't want to miss one of those moments. If I'm streaming, there's only like so much I can divert my attention to. So if something funny happens or something, you know, epic gaming moment happens and that I would have appreciated and I don't remember it, then it'll just be lost to time. You know what I'm saying? But obviously, I'm not there yet. You know, I got a ways to go before I'm rubbing elbows with XQC. Maybe you don't want to rub elbows with him. He's kind of a dirty character. He's kind of a, not like physically dirty. Well, I guess physically dirty. He's not like sexual. Okay, I'm gonna restart this. Obviously, there's gonna be a while before I'm, you know, rubbing elbows with Ninja. That was a much better choice. Ninja or someone like that. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta start somewhere, no? And I think my greatest strengths as like a content creator, if I can even call myself that, because I've made like a total of $100, that's a lot of money, you know? Put that all on red. Yeah, oh yeah, I think my best strengths as content creators is when I'm interacting with other people. So I think that's kind of why those two big reasons that I highlighted are why doing this is so exciting for me. So I wanted to and also want to do more things like that, you know, in-person stuff, kind of like my milk video. I thought coming to college, it'd be like an ANTHPO situation where I instantly meet like a core group of funny friends who understand what's going on and are always free all the time for me to make videos with when it's convenient for me. But instead of that situation, I'm getting just massive loads in my face of loads of like homework, like massive loads of homework all the time, and in classes that I hate, which maybe I should have taken classes I don't hate. but I didn't realize that I hated them at the time of picking them. So hopefully that'll be better next year. But this year I hate my classes. I really am not a fan of my current major, and am slightly aimless in terms of my academic life. So yeah, funny friends, they're always busy, and so am I. You know what I'm saying? So it's not a fantasy world. So I've got a ways to go. But hey, I'll figure it out. So in conclusion, am I cut out for YouTube? You know, all that seems kind of doom and gloom, but I think so. I think I got it. I think eventually we'll get there, because I have a lot of fun with this actually. So I'm not going to quit anytime soon. And even if it ends up just being a hobby and I become like an investment banker or some shit, it's a fun hobby. Thanks for watching. Also, this is my bed. You can't see, this is the Among Us sticker. I used to stream out of right here. Well, that used to be where my stream setup was. So you used to see this wall. There's a broken piece right here. This is where I hung up the Be Respectful to Daddy flag. I don't know, with blue tack. The blue tack stuck to the paint more than it stuck to the wall. Anyway, let me know if I should do more videos like this in my bed. I don't know what I talk about. I really struggle finding video ideas, but I did find this one, which I don't even know what this one is. It's more of an update video, if anything, really. I kind of waffled about nothing. Anyway, bye. This is filmed on my phone.